Fire Force Season 3 Episode 5, A Chance Meeting with an Archenemy, features Captain Obi, Kanzuya Nakai, Xenoblade Chronicle X, Definitive Edition, trying to fend off the Infernal creating insects while his teammates attempt to reach him. However, when a White-Clad called Dragon steps in the way of Station 8, it seems that Arthur, Yusuke Kobayashi, Go-Go Loser Ranger is set to take the spotlight. Nevertheless, being the Night King doesn't imply that this dragon will concede easily to him. Before Fire Force Season 3 Episode 5 narrows its attention, it takes a moment to revisit the significant finale moment from the previous episode. At the conclusion, Obi was shown being exposed to one of the infernal insects. Once it enters his body, he would undergo a transformation. However, despite the intense screams we heard from the captain as the insect came into contact with him, it turns out that it cannot penetrate his body. Obi's relentless training has toughened his body to the extent that he can prevent the bug from achieving its fatal objective, provided he keeps flexing. This realization prompts Obi to pose in a classic bodybuilder manner while Station 8 cheers him on with loud and comical encouragement. Fire Force Season 3 Episode 5 utilizes Obi's situation not only for comedic effect but also to inject tension into the storyline. After all, nobody can maintain their flex indefinitely. If the bug is not removed before the captain loosens up, he will indeed be transformed into an infernal. This sense of urgency is, understandably, undermined when a new adversary enters the scene. The White-Clad, who refers to himself as Dragon, appears, challenging the heroes to a duel. Arthur insists on confronting him solo since he is the only knight present and hence the only one suited to defeat the enemy. Arthur's imagination ignites at the sight of Dragon, suggesting new heights of power await the hero. Throughout much of the episode, the initial scenes of this skirmish disappoint. The majority of the fight consists of Arthur wildly swinging his sword while his opponent merely dismisses his attempts. There are brief pauses for dialogue exchanges between the characters sprinkled throughout the lackluster combat, but they fail to spark much interest. Mutual admiration for each fighter's abilities is conveyed in largely forgettable ways. The interactions are not detrimental, but they lack the flavor and character seen in more engaging encounters. Ultimately, the combat intensifies when Dragon unveils his full power, complete with an infernal transformation. However, this moment occurs at the conclusion of Fire Force Season 3 Episode 5. It results in this installment feeling like a sacrificial offering, created to summon a grand finale at the cost of poor pacing. Another aspect impeding the action in this episode is the visuals. Although action threads through the runtime, there is little that stands out. Even Dragon's transformation appears dull. This is disheartening, as visual flair has always been one of the more reliable aspects the show has consistently showcased. The fact that Arthur and Dragon's confrontation lacks exciting moments makes it feel like a sideshow that doesn't deserve attention. Fire Force Season 3 Episode 5 only presents a visually striking moment at the very end. Concluding they can no longer delay, Shinra and Joker reinitiate their attack against Captain Burns. Shinra's encounter with Burns as he propels him through the building they were on top of delivers all the fiery spectacle fans anticipate. Between the renewed assault on Burns and Dragon's transformation, Episode 6 should likely offer much more thrill than this episode achieves. The final component of this entry is a short cutaway to some of the side characters as they keep trying to decipher the mysteries of what's occurring. Burns' subordinates at Station 1 and Princess Hibana, Lin, Ashi no Ko, are all still attempting to unveil the truth behind doppelgangers, infernals, and human combustion. Though brief, the moment creates anticipation, as if the investigators are just on the verge of securing the final piece of the puzzle. Fire Force Season 3 Episode 5 provides brief quality moments amidst a predominantly uninvolving entry. Arthur and Dragon's initial exchanges largely fall short due to the necessity of extending the battle across multiple episodes and lackluster visuals. Hopefully, the next episode can offer a substantial payoff, making this episode worth enduring. Hope you like this video. Stay tuned in this channel for latest upcoming updates on this series. And add a bookmark in this channel for further upcoming updates on movies, anime, and web series. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share our channel. And for latest updates, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.